So hello friends, welcome to my channel. So in this video I'm going to explain that is 10th standard science biology question paper 2022 Karnataka board. So that is version A. So okay friends, so let us start. English medium Karnataka board. So part C, from part C let us start biology. Here 12 main multiple choice, two questions, 1 marks for each question. You'll get 2 marks. And Let us start. So 27th question they asked is atmospheric layer that absorbs ultraviolet radiation coming from the sunlight is made up of this molecule into H2O3O2. So atomic layer that absorbs ultraviolet radiation coming from the sunlight is made up of this molecule, that is O3. Next, in humans, sexually transmitted viral infection is AIDS, syphilis, tuberculosis, gonorrhea. So in humans, sexually transmitted viral infection is AIDS. Then answer the following question. Here two questions you have to answer. Each question 1 marks. You will get 2 marks. What is the role of the decomposers in an ecosystem? So decomposers, that is dead waste organic of plants and animals, thus keep surrounding clean and maintain ecological balance. Next 30th question they asked is in males, testes are located outside the abdominal cavity in scrotum. Why? So it is because to maintain lower temperature required for the formation of sperms than the normal body temperature. So that's why the in the males testes are located outside the abdominal cavity in scrotum. So in 14 main, 3 question they will be giving 2 marks for each question. You will get 6 marks. And in the first question, 31st question they asked is mention the functions of following plant hormones, that is auxin and cytokine. Auxin, it helps the cell in the stems and the cell in the many parts of the plant body to grow longer. And cytokinin, it helps to promote cell division in fruits and seeds and helps in promoting overall growth of plants. Next, draw the diagram showing the longitudinal section of the flower and label ovary. So the diagram will be like this. So for drawing diagram will get 1.5 marks, and for labeling that ovary you will get half marks. Next 33rd question they asked is give reason. Ventricles of the human heart have thick wall. B, they asked is it is necessary to separate oxygenated and deoxygenated blood in mammals and birds. So ventricles of human heart have thick walls. Since ventricles have to pump blood into various organs, that's why ventricles of the human heart have thick wall. And B, it is necessary to separate oxygenated and deoxygenated blood in mammals and birds because since they need more energy to maintain their body temperature constant, that's why it is necessary to separate oxygenated and deoxygenated blood in mammals and birds. Next, fifth main they asked is here 3 marks, 3 question, 3 marks, will get 9 marks. 34th question they asked is when a tall TT pea plant is crossed with a dwarf TT pea plant, represent the result obtained in F2 generation of monohybrid cross with the help of checkerboard and mention the ratio of the varieties of plants. So like this, so gametes capital T and small t. Capital T for gametes T it will be capital T, it will be capital TT, and for small t it will be one capital T and one small t. And for gametes, since gametes capital T, sorry small t, uh, one capital for capital T it will be t and for small t t, like this 2 marks you will get. So ratio also you have to write capital 2 T and one capital and one small t and 2 small t, 1 is to 2 is to 1. Or tall or dwarf ratio you can write, that is tall is 3 and dwarf is 1. So 1 marks you will get here. So totally 3 marks you will get. This also you have to write. Next, what is tropical level and flow of energy in any ecosystem is always unidirectional. Why? Explain. So different level stages of food chain, because the energy that is captured by autotrophs does not revert back to the solar input. The energy which passes to the herbivores do not come back to the autotrophs. As energy moves progressively through the various trophic level, it is no longer available to the previous level. At different level, energy is lost in the form of heat. So that's why half of marks for each point. So you'll get 3 marks. Next, the sixth question they asked is A. Mention any four main factors that led to the rise of a new species. And B question they asked is the experience of an individual acquired during this lifetime cannot be passed on to its progenitive reason. Or question they asked is what are fossils? Mention the methods of estimation of dating fossils and explain briefly. So first A, factors responsible for the rise of new species is geographical isolation, natural selection, inheritance of traits, genetic drift or gene flow, variation, mutation, changes in DNA. So these are the factors responsible for the rise of new species. And B question they asked is the experience of an individual acquires during its lifetime cannot be passed on its progeny. So change in non-reproductive tissue cannot be passed on to the DNA of the germ cells. So 4 into half marks for each point. So therefore we will get 2 marks here, 3 marks will get. Or question answer is preserve traces of living organisms in deep layer of the earth. The method is relative method in which the fossil we find closer to the surface or more recent than fossils we find in deeper layers, or determining the time period by using isotopes dating, and determining the ratios of different isotopes of same elements in the fossil material. Okay, these are the points. If you write, you'll get 3 marks. Next, answer the following. Here 2 questions you have to answer, 4 marks each question, so you'll get 8 marks. The seventh question they asked is which molecule is formed during the first step of circular respiration by the breakdown of glucose molecules in a cytoplasm, and mention the types of respiration and write any two difference between them. Or question they asked is which are the factors essential for photosynthesis, and mention the events that occur during this process and also represent this process by balanced chemical equation. So for A, first question, the pyruvate, two types are there: aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. In aerobic respiration, atmospheric oxygen is utilized. In anaerobic, atmospheric oxygen is not utilized. In aerobic, liberates more energy with carbon dioxide and water. Anaerobic liberates less energy with ethanol and carbon dioxide. Aerobic respiration, it takes place in mitochondria. Anaerobic, it takes place in cytoplasm. Aerobic, it takes place in higher level of organisms, and anaerobic, it takes place in lower organisms like yeast. So 1 plus 1 will get 2 marks. uh, okay. Our question they asked is factors essential for photosynthesis, that is carbon dioxide, water, minerals, sunlight and chlorophyll. Events that occurs during photosynthesis is absorption of light energy by chlorophyll, conservation of light energy into chemical energy, splitting of water molecules into hydrogen and oxygen molecules, reduction of carbon dioxide into carbohydrate. Okay. Equation that is 6CO2 plus 12H2O gives sunlight, 6C6H2O H12O6 plus 6O2 plus 6H2O. And 38th question they asked is draw the diagram showing the structure of a human brain and label the following parts, that is cerebrum and cerebellum. Okay, so this is the diagram. For drawing diagram you will get 3 marks, and labeling the cerebrum. So cerebrum, here you can see cerebrum is located, and cerebellum here this part. So for this half of marks you will get 1 mark, so total you will get 3 marks. Sorry, total you will get 4 marks. So okay friends, this was your biology question paper of science 10th standard, Karnataka board 2022 version A. So and that was also English medium. So okay friends, I will see you in my next video. If this video was helpful to you, please give a like, and also share this video with your friends so that it will be helpful to your friends also. And also do comment down if you need any help in the studies, question papers, study materials, notes, anything. If you need, please do a comment. So okay friends, I'll see you in my next video. So till then, take care, have a nice day, bye my dear friends.